If you are listening at home, might not realise this has been the difficult recording of the series. The Inquizition. Hello, and welcome to The Inquizition, episode 4. The Inquizition is a podcast for general knowledge and trivia lovers everywhere. I am your host, Luke Ryan. Each episode, our players battle it out over 5 rounds to win the Rock of Knowledge, which is basically a stone I keep on planning to steal from some park or garden or something, and I still haven't managed to do it yet. I'll get there eventually, but at least our winning player or players will know that they are the master of the Inquizition. I say player or players because we have a 3 against 1 this evening. On team 1 this evening we have Paul, Sean and Phil, who you will have met in previous episodes, and they're going up against a battle royale against Alex Downs, who's beaming in from Maine, just northwest of New Jersey. Alex, welcome to the Inquizition for the first time.
Thank you very much, Luke. I'm looking forward to that rock.
And Alex is going up on his own because he is an experienced quizmaster here in Prague, although he's back home at the moment. He hosts the quiz night in James Joyce and in Beckett's. Paul, Sean and Phil, they are experienced Inquizition quizzers. Sean, Phil and Paul, you're all very welcome back. Nice to see you guys.
Good to be here.
Thank you.
So, we decided before we started the recording that Sean, Phil and Paul will play as Team 1 and Alex will play as Team 2. That will basically decide the questions in round 1. Other than that, any listed questions are listed alphabetically to avoid game theory. And from this quiz, we are introducing an Inquizition swear jar to try cut down on any naughty language or swear words. Any player, including myself, who uses any naughty language or swear words will have to throw 10 crowns, that's 10 Czech crowns, into the swear jar, and all the money we accumulate through the rest of the series we will put together to fund a special drunk quiz at the end of the season. Maximum 100 crowns per player per episode, otherwise it could get quite expensive. And of course you can play along at home. If you want to pause after the questions to write down your own answers before you hear their answers, please feel free to do so. And we will move on to round 1. Round 1 is called back and forth. Each team gets 5 individual but related questions on a variety of different subjects. 2 points for a correct answer, minus 2 points for a wrong answer. But if you don't want to answer, you can pass. You won't lose any points, but it will be passed to the other team where they can have the opportunity to answer for 1 risk-free points. So let's get started with the Inquizition, episode 4. So team 1, Phil, Sean and Paul. What is the capital city of New Zealand?
So, is it Wellington or Auckland?
Wellington or...
Is it Wellington or Auckland? I think it's Auckland.
Auckland.
Pretty sure it's...
Yeah, let's draw.
I think Auckland.
Sorry, Sean is wrestling with the cat, which is walking over the keyboard to which Alex is connected.
I'm pretty sure it's Auckland.
Okay, let's go with that. I'm in consensus.
Not 100, but I'm pretty sure.
You're going with Auckland? The correct answer is Wellington. Fudge! Oh, nice save on that, Sean. And you might remember from a recent episode of The Inquizition, the most southerly capital, when Cuba answered Wellington and Phil answered Auckland.
I should have learned, but yeah.
Okay, so it is still Wellington. We move on to question 1 for team 2. So Alex, what is the capital city of Australia?
So that's going to be Canberra.
It is Canberra. So 2 points to team 2. Back to team 1. Who is older, Cameron Diaz or Drew Barrymore? Cameron Diaz or Drew Barrymore?
Okay.
Go with Drew.
Mm,
She was in ET way back.
Who's
then.
younger?
She was in
She's
E.T.
older.
way
She's
back
older,
when.
Who's older, yeah.
But she was very young in E.T. She was like
was very young
10
in
years
E.T.
old. Then became an alcoholic soon after. Or at the time, I
Go.
think.
Like,
Go.
It's Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz, she was in The Mask in like mid-90s, like 95, and
She was like
she was
20.
hot, like, yeah, mid-20s probably. So,
I think it might be Diaz.
I'd say,
But I don't know. I was wrong on the last one.
when was E.T.? E.T. was like early
It was like
80s.
1984. I remember seeing that in the fucking cinema, man.
In the what cinema?
She was like 10, wasn't she? Fucking.
In
In
the
the
Epic
10
cinema?
Crown
He got
Cinema.
me. He
He's
got
in the
me.
fucking cinema. So, yeah.
That's 20 crowns for the end of season drunk quiz.
Yeah.
Okay, guys,
Good
gonna have to
calls,
push
good
you
calls.
for an answer.
Diaz, so Diaz.
I don't know.
I'll go Diaz.
I'll go Barrymore, but these two.
Well,
win,
make a
so-
final call. Make a final
Those
call.
two say Diaz, so I'll go with Diaz.
Yeah, just because.
But I'm pretty sure it's Barrymore.
Barrymore is 46. Diaz is 48.
Ah, you guys
You
got
are
it.
correct.
You guys got it that time.
I know old blondes.
Team 2, Alex. Who was older, Bruce Willis or Liam Neeson?
It's a good question.
It is a good question. That's why I asked it.
My guess is going to be Bruce Willis.
And is that your final answer? Is that it?
It's my final answer.
Bruce Willis is 65. Liam Neeson is 68.
Woo! Old Liam!
After the first two questions, both teams are still on 0. Team 1, where on the body, and if you don't know how to say it, you can point, where on the body would you find a bone called the mandible? Where on the body would you find a bone called the mandible?
Oh no.
I've no idea.
I mean, you can say it as well because
Yeah.
we are not on television.
The jaw.
You're going to say the
Yeah.
jaw? You are correct. It is the jaw. And team 2, Alex, where on the body would you find a bone called the scapula? Where on the body would you find a bone called the scapula?
So you'd find the scapula. The scapula is the shoulder blade, so you'd find it on your back.
Ooh. Not on the shoulder.
Well, it's the shoulder, the back. The blade
Yeah,
is
it
there on the back.
Shoulder blade is what I have here, yeah, so I will shoulder blade, absolutely. No, I completely agree with Phil. Like,
Well, thank you very much.
you would find it on your shoulder blade, so on the, I mean, the back is a big place, Alex.
Yeah.
Okay, so on to question 4, team 1. What is the only national flag, and it's a flag from a country in Africa, which features a modern assault rifle on it?
Mozambique.
Yep, not good.
There you go.
Yep.
Again,
Mozambique.
it is
That
Mozambique. Very good. And question 2 to Alex. What is the only national flag, and this is a country in the Americas, the only national flag which has humans on it?
Ooh.
Aha. With humans on it.
Yeah. It's definitely not the American flag.
I mean, we can rule like
Which-
Canada as well.
Which, if you look in at our Instagram, you'll see a screenshot of Alex who has the American flag emblazoned behind him on the Zoom call.
Is it Bermuda?
Is that your answer?
Yes.
No, it's not. It is Belize.
Please.
So -2 to Alex there.
Please, just want to let you know we do have people here. It's on the flag.
And we speak English.
Weirdly.
And we move on to question 5, team 1. In what country were the Summer Olympics held in 1952? In what country were the Olympics held, the Summer Olympics in 1952?
We confer?
Oh yeah, we can
Yeah,
go.
it's, uh,
Helsinki?
Yeah.
Going to Helsinki?
Yeah,
Go for it.
Helsinki.
I'll just say the question again to help you. In what country?
Finland.
Yes, they were in Finland.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, yeah.
What is Finland beyond Helsinki? You know?
And the thing
no
is, if
disrespect
I
to
had
the
told you,
Samis.
If I'd have called you wrong on that and said no Finland, you'd have been angry at me. Okay, question 5 to Alex, team 2. In what country, and yes, country, were the Summer Olympics held in 1964?
1964. So what was around that?
Hippies. What sex?
The Summer Olympics in 1964 held in Tokyo.
So again, in what country?
Oh,
Running theme here.
Japan.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
And so that brings us to the end of round number 1. So that brings us to the end of round number 1. And at the end of that, team 1, Sean, Paul and Phil, they have 6 points. Team 2, Alex, only has 2, but plenty more to play for. So let's move on with round 2. Round 2 is called Same As, Same As. The teams get the same 5 questions. They write their answers down. Or in this case, Alex will message his answer in before the team in the room can confer. If they are both correct, they get 1 point. If only one team is correct, they get 2 points. So, round 2, question 1. The Milk Processor Board of which US state launched the Got Milk advertising slogan? So again, the Milk Processor Board of which US state launched the Got Milk advertising campaign and advertising slogan?
I'm between Wisconsin and California. But I don't know why immediately I thought Wisconsin. So I think that's it.
Screams milk more than California.
There's mad California cows too. There's a lot of California
But it seems like
cheese stuff.
Wisconsin, like the only thing they've got there is.
So anyway guys, team 1, have you got an answer?
Let's go Wisconsin.
Yeah.
You're going Wisconsin?
Wisconsin.
Well, you guys went Wisconsin, and team 2, Alex, went California. The correct answer is California.
Mother fudger.
Mother fudger, nice save on that again, Sean. Question 2. If you had pagonophobia, again, pagonophobia, what would you be afraid of? And I'll give you a clue. I would strike fear in you. So again, if you had pagonophobia, what would you be afraid of? And a little clue, I would strike fear into you. And in case for anyone who might be listening at home, I'll post a picture up on Instagram, on the Instagram page for the Inquizition. If you want to check it out, pagonophobia is P-O-G-O-N-O phobia. P-O-G-O-N-O phobia. Pagonophobia. You can talk, yeah.
Pagono, what does that mean? Any roots from that? Pogo stick, jumping up and down. Fear of jumping or fear of
Luke doesn't jump much.
pogo? Like,
I do want to listen to House of Pain.
yeah. Pagonophobia.
And crisscross.
Let's see.
Fear of Patagonia. Patagonia.
Patagonia.
It's Patagonia, not Patagonia.
Oh god.
You got any ideas?
Or his masculine
Irish
good
people.
looks, maybe.
Yeah,
Are there any like Greek
a fear
words
of
that mean
just chiseled masculinity. Okay. I'll go with like a beard or I'm just
So
pure
fear of
guesswork.
facial hair, huh?
Yeah, maybe fear of facial hair.
Okay.
Okay, guys, gonna have to push you for an answer.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Fear of facial. We got nothing else.
Fear of facial hair?
Yeah.
Well, Alex team 2 went for redheads. I'm pretty grey at the moment. And team 1 went for facial hair. I'm going to give the points to team 1. The correct answer is beard. So facial hair does
wow.
it. Yeah, beard, Sean.
Get in. How do you
Yeah,
know that?
live.
How'd
Just
you
had a
get
feeling. I don't know.
So you just
That
pure
was the only
fluke,
thing.
pure guess.
Yeah. I was like, what characteristics
counts.
does Luke
It all-
have that there could be a phobia about?
It all counts, Alex. Guesswork counts. Fuck you. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
I'll take that for the
thank
smell
you,
one.
Okay, next question.
Okay, moving on to round 2, question 3. Which actress starred in these films? The Italian Job, the 2003 one, Hancock, and the Addams Family 2019 voice only. So the Italian Job from 2003, Hancock, and the Addams Family from 2019 voice only.
So, first of all, I didn't even know there was a 2019 Addams Family. I haven't seen Hancock.
Be animated. It must be animated.
I haven't seen Hancock, and what was the other film? I haven't seen that.
The Italian Job.
The Italian Job.
Well, I've seen the original Italian Job.
But the second Italian Job was with Mark Wahlberg. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I just assume it's
Probably.
shit. So.
I just can't remember who was
that
the female. Who was the female lead?
I just did a
Female lead in.
Female lead in Hancock.
Yeah. So one of them's just a reboot. Well, two of them are just
Claire Danes? I don't
reboots.
know.
One of them, two of them are reboots. One of them is just Will Smith being desperate and acting in a superhero film. I heard it's quite good, but
I think it's a great film. It is very underrated.
I've got.
but still, out of context, it just sounds funny.
I've got nothing.
The Fresh Prince plays a homeless superhero. It just sounds.
Okay, guys, I am going to have to push you for an answer.
We've got nothing. We've got nothing.
Uma Thurman.
I said Claire Danes.
Claire
I'm going with
Danes. Claire Danes.
Because,
Why not? It ain't Danes, but let's go Danes. Let's put her name out there.
Why not Claire Danes?
Okay, so
very much
team
from her
1 are
ladies.
saying Claire Danes, team 1 are saying Claire Danes, team 2 Alex said Charlize Theron. The correct answer is Charlize Theron.
Oh, yeah, he cheated.
Very good.
With
We move on to question
He
4.
googled it.
We move on to question 4. In which city is the world's busiest in terms of turnover of money? In which city is the world's busiest McDonald's?
My
Shanghai or
initial-
Beijing or
Is it in China? Is it? Do they have? Is
Probably.
McDonald's established there?
That's.
I am
Because I would
sure.
guess Tokyo if we're talking. Because obviously it's there, but is it? Is
Could be
it
Tokyo.
in China? 'Cause
Could be Tokyo.
And Tokyo could be like it's probably not, it's not cheap. It's probably not a cheap.
Yeah, and Tokyo's a
If we're
really,
talking revenue.
really crowded city there.
I could do Tokyo. I mean, it could be New York.
I mean, that's my initial.
Could also be New York,
But
but
I still
but
would
in
go
New York,
Tokyo.
But it seems like because I think in New York, like
Yeah.
you have like every other street corner, maybe like in the real.
And also,
estate
like, you see the Tokyo,
But
you know,
in
like
Tokyo, it
the,
might
like the
be
subway
like-
trains, you see them so packed in, like it's really dense, really
Yeah.
dense. Like all the buildings go together.
I'll go with
Everybody
Tokyo,
holding
too. I'll go with
McDonald's.
Tokyo.
Yeah, sure. Let's go Tokyo.
So you guys going to Tokyo?
Yeah.
Team 2 Alex went New York City. And just before I reveal the answer, though you'll probably get it from what I say, we'll have a little playoff on this. Neither of you are correct.
Ooh.
We'll each have a back and forth, 3 more chances, starting with Team 2 Alex as he's on his own. So it's not Tokyo, it's not New York City. Alex, give me one guess. What do you think? First team to guess it gets 1 point.
Beijing.
No, team 1.
Shanghai?
No, team 2. Alex.
London.
No, team 1.
I'm gonna go way out there and say like Lagos.
No, team 2. Alex, last chance.
Los Angeles.
No, team 1.
Jakarta.
No. So, okay, you guys are out of guesses. I have actually been in this McDonald's. It is in Moscow.
Oh, what?
Oh, never would have guessed.
We like McDonald's
Jeez.
very much with this Dr. Milk.
I actually.
Could I please have a McVodka?
And so we move on to the final question of round number 2, question 5. To what group of instruments does the piano belong? So obviously different types of instruments belong to different groups of instruments. The piano belongs to which group of instruments? So again, question 5. To what group of instruments does the piano belong?
I think it's percussion.
It's that kush.
It's
Because it's
percussion.
banging the hammer against the strings, isn't it? So yeah, it's percussion.
Those percussions.
So you guys are saying percussion?
Yep.
And Team 1 Alex also said percussion.
Yeah.
And you're both wrong.
What?
Oh, it's the strings.
Strings.
It is string. Yeah, it belongs to the string.
But you hit the strings.
So that brings us to
Ooh, I don't know
the
that.
and so that brings us to the end of round 2. Team 1, Sean, Phil, and Paul picked up 2 points there, bringing them up to 8. Alex on Team 2 picked up 4 points, bringing him up to 6. So it's a 2-point game with all to play for before we move into round 3. Okay, so we move on to round number 3, which is called Close Enough. The teams get 5 questions. They're not expected to know the answers, but the team with the closest answer gets to 2 points. If they both have the same answer or agree on the same answer, they both get the 2 points. And if either or both teams get it bang on the money, they get a bonus 3rd point. So team 1 is in the building, team 2 is beaming in from County Maine, just outside New Jersey. But I'm going to leave open communication. How much or how little they want to be influenced by each other is up to them. But we shall move on to question 1. In what year was Eminem born? In what year was Eminem born? So team 1 here, you can talk it out. Alex, team 2, you can have a think about it. When you guys have your answers ready, you can let me know. Alex, if you're more comfortable, you can message your answer in, or you can just wait and say it to me. It's up to yourself.
Do you know?
I think I'm gonna message you, Luke.
You're gonna message me? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna message you.
Yeah, let me know when Alex has sent his message.
You're gonna wait. I'm pretty sure then, John.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Okay, I have an answer from Alex.
Okay, let me just do a double check in my mind here.
Double check, or a Slovak as.
Oh yeah. Oh shit! Now I am second guessing. I'm sorry. Give me a swear
He's
point
been
there.
spooked.
Because there was an article the other day that said, Eminem is a this many years old rapper now.
I thought it was like 68.
He's either 50 or 51, and that's what I can't remember. So it's either 1971
No.
or 1970. I think he's 50, so I think it's 1971.
Okay, so I'm going with that. I'm happy with that, Phil.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I trust Sean.
Are you guys gonna go with 71?
We trust Sean.
Alex went with 75. Eminem was born in 72.
Oh,
So the points there, the 2 points go to team 1. So question 2, to the nearest 1,000 square meters, what is the area of Azerbaijan? To the nearest 1,000 square meters, what is the area of Azerbaijan?
How much do you know meters? Because I'm.
You got 2 Americans on your team,
comes to
Bill.
thousands. I mean,
I only remember.
Okay, guys, I have an answer from Alex. I'm gonna have to push you guys for an answer.
900,000.
100,000. 100.
No, not 100,000, because that's the
100.
same thing that was bad last time. That was too big.
10,000 square.
It's a big country,
squares.
Azerbaijan.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be 3. It's not 100. We're not talking about hundreds of
It's about the
thousands.
size of like Hungary.
Oh, it's way bigger than that. No, it's big. It's really big.
No, I've been there before.
Remember, it's 1,000 square kilometers, though. So like, so meaning if you said 1,000, it would be 1,000,000 square kilometers. So that's like just to bear that in mind.
I'm gonna say
It's not
5
that big.
billion square kilometers.
Okay.
All right, well, it's not that. So let's go with 30.
So 30 square kilometers.
No, 30. It's
30,000
30,000 square kilometers. No, that's way too much.
You guys are. I'm out.
I don't know.
I'm out.
15.
This is gonna be a troublesome episode.
15.
Let's go.
You're going with 15?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
15,000 square kilometers or 1,000 square meters. Well, Alex went with 45. The answer is 80.
All right.
So the points go to Alex. But we shall move on anyway. We shall persevere. We move on to question 3 of round 2. Asia covers, and this is to a nearest number divisible by 5. Asia covers what percentage of the Earth's land area? It's a number divisible by 5. Asia covers to the nearest what percentage of the Earth's land area? Excluding all those big juicy oceans.
30.
Asia covers what percentage of the Earth's land area? So the land area of Asia
It's gotta be more than 25.
covers what percentage of the Earth's land area?
But Asia is the biggest.
Maybe 30, 35.
35 I'd say.
35.
I think 35 sounds good.
Yeah, it's.
And Africa's
it's a
probably
lot.
like 30.
That's including all of those like Philippines and like a lot of those Polynesia places.
There's that
pretty-
Oceania, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing is.
Oceania wouldn't be, like Australia, New Zealand down there wouldn't be included.
So 35 I think is okay.
Yeah, I would go.
Maybe it's 30, but I'm okay with 35.
Yeah,
I would be okay with this.
You guys got a 35? So team 1 went 35, Alex team 2 went 60.
Ooh.
The correct answer is 30.
Alex.
Nicely done, it is.
Alex, do you have an
You guys were
explanation
very
for that
close.
answer there? Wait, yeah.
Very Asian centric.
He shakes his head remorsefully.
He's got an American flag background, but that's a Chinese evaluation of Asia's size.
Okay, question 4. Moving on to question 4. Generally, and I say generally just I know there might be the odd exception here or there, but generally, how many different sex positions are described in the Kama Sutra? Generally, how many different sex positions are described in the Kama Sutra? And I would clarify that's the kind of, let's say, modern day knowing, using, understanding of the Kama Sutra, just to avoid any ambiguity. How many different sex positions are described in the Kama Sutra?
I suppose the obvious answer would be 69. Banter.
What were you saying, Paul?
It's serious.
120 or something like that? Like, I think it's a lot.
Yeah.
Pardon?
120.
Yeah.
Okay, so team 1 are going 120. Alex team 2 went 50. If you had listened to Phil saying 69, you would have been closer, because the answer is 64.
What?
64. So 2 points.
That's all
to
you can
Alex
come
there.
up with.
So we move on to the last question of round number 3. I'm going to mute Alex after I read out this question so the guys here can discuss it. Alex will message his answer in. They have about 30 seconds to answer from when I read the question. So you guys ready?
Yep.
Now, I don't need any of the names. All I need is a single number. How many James Bond film titles contain the word
Die Another Day? Is that what
We said that.
Yeah.
So Die Another Day.
10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Live and Let Die.
Did we say 4 and the assumption we're forgetting one? Or?
5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I need a number, guys.
Yeah.
4.
You're saying 4. And Alex went for 2.
Ooh.
And the correct answer is 4.
Oh! What's the fourth?
What was the one we forgot?
We got Live and Let Die, Tomorrow Never Dies. What was the other one?
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Not Die Hard.
That would be a nice cross collaboration.
Another day.
Oh no, Bruce Springsteen is 65. Bruce Willis is 65.
There is the upcoming one, No Time to Die.
Is that?
But I can't remember if I included that or not. I think I might have, because I didn't have the proviso.
I'm dying to know.
Is that with David Craig?
Yeah.
It says
It's only released last April, and I can't wait to see it. So at the end of round 3, team 1, Phil, Sean and Paul scored 6, bringing them up to a total of 14. Alex scored 4, bringing them up to a total of 10. So team 1 are a little bit out of the lead, but still plenty of points to play for. Okay, and we move on to round number 4, which is called Brainstorm. The teams will be given the same question with multiple answers. This week there are 8 possible answers. They have 1 minute to write as many correct answers as possible, a maximum of 8 answers. They get 1 point for each answer they both get correct. If only one team gets an answer correct, they get 2 points. So you guys all okay with that?
Yeah.
You can only answer, as I said, the specified number of answers. So I'm going to read the questions, and for anyone listening, I'm going to mute Alex as soon as I do that, so that the team here can discuss openly, and Alex will message in his answers. So you'll have 60 seconds after I read the question. So here we go. 8 artists, band or solo, are listed on Wikipedia as having claimed sales of 250 million or more records on any number of albums. Name all 8 of them. Go.
MJ, yeah.
Beatles.
Yep, that's my first 2.
Springsteen.
So while they are writing down their answers, just a quick message to say thank you for listening. We are all big fans of quizzes, so it's great to do something we love. We hope you're enjoying the podcast. The Inquizition will be released every 2 weeks, so please subscribe wherever you get your podcast from, and please leave a review, 5 stars I hope. If you would like to get in touch, you can email us at inquisitionpodcast@gmail.com. That's inquisitionpodcast@gmail.com, Inquisition with a Z. And if you would like to sponsor us, we would love to hear from you. You can help us buy some more sound equipment. Okay, let's get back to the show. 10 seconds.
Thing is, it's very nerd-centric.
Well, maybe AC/DC.
There's probably some like Indian guys that do shit, and there's probably some
5, 4,
Eva,
3,
pilaf,
1.
Edith
Okay,
Pilaf.
guys.
Edith Pilaf.
Is she?
Okay, so let's go through the answers. Alex has Michael Jackson. You guys have Michael Jackson?
Yep.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
1 and 1. Give me one of your answers.
Beatles.
The Beatles. You both have the Beatles. 1 and 1. Alex also has Whitney Houston. No.
No Whitney.
No Whitney. You guys give me an answer.
Bruce Springsteen.
No. Alex also has Elvis Presley.
Oh shit.
Oh, no Elvis on us.
Thanks for the shit fill, and it's also one for me. I'm saying that.
Yeah.
It is a point for Elvis Presley. Team 1, give me an answer.
Selena.
No.
Who's Selena? Selena Gomez.
No,
Anything else?
Selena's the most famous Mexican singer of all time.
Anything else from you guys?
We got Beyonce.
No.
Rolling Stones.
No.
AC/DC.
No.
Edith Pilaf.
No. Very low scoring on that round. Team 1 got 2 points. Team 2 got 3 points. Did I get that correctly? Yes, I did actually get that correctly.
Wow.
They are the Beatles, Elvis, Michael Jackson, Elton John,
Madonna maybe is one.
Madonna?
Yeah, jeez Louise.
Led Zeppelin,
AC/DC.
Pink Floyd,
Really?
and Rihanna.
What?
How's Rihanna the same?
Dude, how can it be Rihanna and not Beyonce? Rihanna sold more than Beyonce has? How does that make sense?
More releases, I'm guessing. So, at the end of that, Team 1 picked up 2 points, bringing them up to 16. Team 2 picked up 3 points, bringing him up to 13. So, 16 playing 13 as we head into the final round. Okay, so we move on to the final round of the quiz this evening, which is called the Grab. The teams get 10 questions. The first one to shout "Oi" or make themselves known gets to answer the question first. They get 2 points for a correct answer. If they take too long to answer or they're wrong, it gets passed to the other team. So if you don't have the answer as soon as you say "Oi," I will pass it across. Only say "Oi" if you have the answer, and the question will be passed back and forth a couple of times until we get to the correct answer, or if it takes too long, I will end up just saying it. Everyone ready?
Yep.
Okay, so round 5, question 1. Which singer is known as the Groover from Vancouver?
Oi, Bryan Adams.
Correct. Question 2. Who painted The Persistence of Memory?
Salvador
Oi.
Dali.
Salvador Dali.
Oh, you gotta say
Correct.
oi. You gotta
Yeah,
say
say
oi.
oi.
Shit.
Question 3. In which American state is Disneyland?
Oh,
Hey!
California.
It is in California. In question 4, in which decade did Mikhail Gorbachev become president of the Soviet Union?
Oi! 1950s.
Team 2.
1950s. 1950s.
It's not correct. Team Alex?
The 80,
Our president.
the 90s.
It is the 90s.
Jesus, who were
And thanks to another.
I was thinking of
I think Phil is
Khrushchev. I was thinking of Khrushchev. The lad Steve
Well, no.
Buscemi. I was thinking of Steve Buscemi.
He said
from
the
Stalin.
president, the position.
Okay.
The position wasn't even created.
Okay, number 5. If you were eating sag in an Indian restaurant, what would be the main ingredient? If you're eating sag,
spinach.
It is spinach.
Well, that makes up. Does that make up for Khrushchev?
Question 6. What is question 6? What is the name of the 4th Harry Potter book or film?
Oi!
Oi.
The Prisoner of Azkaban.
No, Alex.
The Goblet of Fire.
Correct.
Oh,
This Goblet of Fire. Question 7. In which country is the southernmost tip of mainland Europe?
Oi.
Yep. Alex?
Italy.
No. Team
Oi,
1.
Spain.
It is Spain.
So you got your instinct.
Question 8. Who are the current NFL champions?
Oi.
Phil?
Oi.
Tampa Bay.
Alright.
I'll give that to you.
I was reading about the Glazers today and
Question number 9. Question number 9. Typically, how many syllables are in a haiku, a Japanese short
Oi!
poem?
7.
Oi.
No. Alex?
Oi.
8.
No.
Oi. 17.
17.
Yeah.
Correct.
575.
And finally, question 10.
That's where it came from.
In the Google logo, normally, what color is the letter L?
Oi.
Alex?
Yellow.
No. Paul?
Green.
It is green.
Nice, I would have gone yellow.
And that brings us to the end of the final round. And so at the end of round 5, and it brings us to the end of the contest. On that round, Alex picked up 6 points, which brings him up to a score of 19. But Team 1 picked up a score of 14 points, which brings them up to a score of 30. So the winners this evening are Team 1, Paul, Phil and Sean. Give them a big hand. But give Alex a big hand as well. He was playing on his own all the way from the USA in the state of Maine, just to the northwest of New Jersey. Give Alex a big round of applause.
Thank you, guys.
It was great to have Alex on the first episode. Also fantastic to welcome back Sean, Phil and Paul to the Inquizition. I hope you have enjoyed listening, and we will be back in 2 weeks' time for another episode. Check us out on Instagram and find us, listen to us, send us 5-star reviews, tell everyone you want to sponsor us, and other than that, enjoy your weekend or week or whenever you're listening to it. Have a good time. Thank you very much. Good night. The Inquizition. This is going to be, I think, forever known as the most troubled recording of season 1. Given the initial recording of this episode, we got 2 rounds in, and we realised we weren't actually recording, so that was abandoned.
Yeah, cheese is
need
basically
milk
solid milk. Basically.
To make that cheese, it's just hard milk.
Yeah, basically.
Wait, Tokyo had an Olympics 19 years after getting a fucking atomic bomb dropped on them?
I don't know if it wants to be included in the podcast, but I've got a story about that one. So, my girlfriend's mother, who is from Minsk, actually took the train all the way to Moscow to attend the opening of that McDonald's at its grand opening because it was such a big deal. Yeah.
Wow. I think you've been feeling your bone enough, Alex.
Just everyone, Alex is indicating where the bone is.
He usually has to do that for women.
Wait, is that not a swear jar thing for Luke because he's basically making a wanking joke, which is a swear point for
you said the W word.
Yeah, but I mean, you were insinuating the act of onanism.
It's not an innuendo jar.
Yeah. That'll be next week.
All right.
So pun jar really get some money.
Pun jar, oh good.
Next question.
Okay. Okay, that'll probably go into the outtake. So.
Sean just said cock as well.
Sean?
I said Hancock.
It all counts.
Oh, come on.
That means Luke made us swear earlier as well then.
Do you want an extra 10 crowns for like Can you imagine like there was a parallel universe of women that they were just purely that's what she said women. Like no man ever needed to say that's what she said because that's what women always did in that world.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
I think it'd be fun for a weekend and then it would ruin girls.
Damn, it's the opposite for me. Every time I go home, like I can't lift a finger. I know I can cook. I know I can cook better than my mom, but she's like, no.
Quizzing in the city.